Hey everybody, it's Justin here, coming at you with Cultural Catch-Up Part 3. I'm coming at you after an inspiring performance by my co-host Brittany with her sequin blazer and her very colorful neck scarf, and so I decided to step up my game a bit this week by wearing a different hoodie and a different snapback. Personal growth. A headline that made me smile this week was in the Wall Street Journal that said, "Coronavirus makes homeschoolers of all of us." I was homeschooled my whole life, if you didn't know that. Recess is in the backyard, gym class is shooting hoops in the driveway, history lessons are scrolling through family albums, and home ec is just doing the dishes. It's a good world we live in. Speaking of the farthest thing from being homeschooled, Drake released new music this week by dropping his new song, Toosie Slide, which, contrary to popular belief, it's not Toosie Slide. Maybe we'll just call it Toosie Slide. We'll start a petition. But he dropped his new song, and TikTok lost its mind. In local news, I tried to take a tree stump out of my front yard today and hurt my hand pretty badly. In entertainment news, live stream concerts continue to surface, much like the One World Together at Home concert. The event will be hosted by powerhouses Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert, and headlined by artists such as Billie Eilish, Lizzo, John Legend, and Stevie Wonder. Also sweeping the internet is this fictional character personality quiz, where you answer a series of questions, and this quiz tells you what fictional characters you are most like. Many people across the internet are freaking out, and they're very distraught with their results. But as someone who had Captain America and Jim Halpert and Black Panther all within my top 10, I highly recommend the quiz, because I think it's quite nice and the encouragement that we need in this time of sorrow. Speaking of fictional characters, Disney announced that their new movie, Artemis Fowl, will release straight to Disney Plus and never hit theaters. Now, I've never heard of this. Apparently, Artemis Fowl was a book series, and many people enjoy this a lot, but I did not know the plot, so I had to look it up, and I want to share with you just a brief description of what Artemis Fowl is about. Artemis Fowl is a 12-year-old genius who finds himself in an epic battle against a race of powerful underground fairies who may be behind his father's disappearance. And we see now why it's not hitting theaters. But it is a crazy storyline. It is crazy. It's weird that his dad just disappeared. When's the last time you heard of somebody just disappearing and never being seen again? Baskin. Moving on very quickly to our next segment that I like to call What in the World, where we look around at what's going on in the world that simply makes us ask, what in the world? Trending this week is the mugshot challenge, where people put on makeup and try and do their hair in a way that makes it appear as if they have had a mugshot taken. And I ask, what better way to deal with all the unprocessed aggression and rage that we feel due to this last month than putting on makeup and thinking about what it might feel like to be a criminal? What in the world? A trend that I could actually get behind is the March 1st versus March 31st memes, and let me tell you, some of them are spectacular. And the concept of these memes is that March has been eternal, and it's taken a toll on all of us, and we all just need a haircut so bad. And no one's cutting our hair. I just want a haircut. And last but certainly not least, Screentime reports. That's right, for those of you that don't know, Apple products have the option for you to set limitations for how much you are on your mobile device. And in this season, they're as depressing as they get. Some recent Screentime updates have reported up to a 150, some as high as 300% increase in screen time. And to you, I say, go outside. Go outside. That's illegal. Yeah, proceed. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Do what you got to do to get through. And that's really the name of the game. And that is all that we have for What in the World, and that is all that we have for Cultural Catch-Up Part 3. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.